Hi students, next we are discussing about the ionization enthalpy. Next topic, after in previous class we already discussed about the atomic radius or atomic size concept, how there will be variation in groups and how there will be variation in periods. Again, what are the exemption cases, like all the type of characters of the atomic radius we already discussed in our first class. The next one, we discussed about the second periodic property, that is the most important periodic property in the periodic table lesson. That is which one? Ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Right? What is the concept of ionization enthalpy means? To explain this concept, you can take a single atom. Right? This is the atom. In this, the center one is the nucleus. It consisting with the protons. It has a positive charge. And electrons are revolved around this nucleus in fixed circular path. This information we already discussed in our atomic structure. Next one, in this here two oppositively charged particles are there. Those are has a certain type of electrostatic attraction forces. So these electron and electron negative charge and proton positive charge both are has a certain electrostatic attraction forces. These electrons are holded by the proton, nothing but nucleus, with a certain amount of electrostatic attraction forces. In this case, to remove this electron from the outermost shell of an atom, you can apply certain amount of energy. The electron is not in free because it can be held by this attraction force of the nucleus. To remove this electron, outermost electron, you can apply certain amount of energy. So those energy is called as ionization energy or ionization enthalpy. Simple thing, to remove an electron from outermost shell of gaseous state neutral atom. Removing electron from the outermost shell of an atom, the single atoms are only available in the gaseous state. Single isolated atoms are only available in the gaseous state. That's why the definition I can define that ionization enthalpy, the minimum amount of energy is required to remove the electron from outermost shell of gaseous state neutral atom. That is known as ionization enthalpy. Okay, the definition is so this is the definition of ionization enthalpy. Then repeat again, the minimum amount of energy is required to remove electron from outermost shell of gaseous state neutral atom. This is known as ionization enthalpy. By the removing of electron, a neutral atom, they can achieve a positive charge. In neutral atom, number of positive ions, number of positive particles and number of positive negative particles both are in equal position. Like take a simple example. Here an atom is there. In this atom, number of electrons is equal to number of protons. By the removing of one electron from the outermost shell, the electron will be removed. It can form as a unique positive. unique positive ion, because in this position number of electrons are less than number of protons. One electron is removed, then electrons number will be decreases and proton number will be increases. So this one, this definition I can define a single equation. Take a metal atom. This is in gaseous state, neutral atom. On this I am applying certain amount of energy. On this neutral atom of in gaseous state, I am applying certain amount of energy. By the applying of energy, you can lose an electron, then they can form as a unique positive ion. Unique positive ion by losing of one electron. So this is the which one? Ionization energy. That nothing but is also called first ionization energy. Ionization energy or first ionization energy, because we are using the energy in neutral atom first time. To remove the first electron, we are applied energy, that is called first ionization energy. Then after that, you remove the one more electron from that already removing the electron removed automatically the unique positive ion. The second time you can remove one more electron from unique positive ion. In first case you can remove the electron from the neutral atom, it can turn as a unique positive ion. By the removing the second electron, you can use the second time certain amount of energy. Why do you use the energy for the second time to remove the second electron? Those energy is called second ionization energy. Second ionization energy. In first time you can use the energy on neutral atom. In second case you can use the energy for which one? Unique positive ion. That is the second ionization energy. The second ionization energy the definition is almost the same. The amount of energy and this is the second ionization energy. Then both the difference are almost equal, but slight difference is in first ionization energy you can apply the energy on which one? Gaseous state neutral atom. In second case you can apply the energy on the same atom but in unique positive state. So gaseous state unique positive ion is the difference. When you write this out, equational definition, m plus in the second time in first position you can apply the energy on gaseous state neutral atom, they will be converted into unique positive ion. In second case here you can remove the electron from the unique positive ion. I am taking here unique positive ion. You can apply the energy for the second time, that is called IE2, second ionization energy. Then by the removing of one more electron, nothing but second electron from the unique positive end, they will be turned to M plus 2 by losing of one electron. So this is the second ionization energy. The first one, this is the second ionization energy. So here both cases we can use a certain amount of energy. So energy measuring units are, the ionization energy units are, in both cases you are applying amount of is which one? Energy. Energy uses are electron volts or kilocalorie per mole or kilojoules per mole or joules per atom. So you can take the units of the energy in different terms, like electron volts and kilocalorie per mole and kilojoules per mole. The next one, joules per atom. So these are the simple units of the calculating of energy of ionization. Okay, these are definitions and simple information about the ionization energy 1 and ionization energy 2. Then you discuss about in these two which is more higher value, which is lesser value. You can apply the energy to remove electron from unipositive and neutral atom. Both case, in which case you can apply the more amount of energy. Second is higher or first is higher. Then you discuss later. Okay, now this is the simple definition. These ionization energies are energy required concepts. Like these process, the ionization process of atoms is a endothermic process. In both cases, previously we discussed about the ionization energy 1 and ionization energy 2. In both cases, we are discussed about the energy required. Energy required means the endothermic process. Energy required means endothermic process. Generally, the chemical reactions are taking place in both ways. Like one is energy absorbed reactions, energy emitted reactions. Nothing but loose energy can be liberated reactions. The chemical reaction which can absorb the energy, those reactions are called endothermic reactions. Again, certain chemical reactions can be taking place by the losing of energy. Those are called exothermic reactions. In ionization energy 1 and ionization energy 2, in both are endothermic process. That is, they can first means this is a endothermic. These are endothermic. Or some cases they can show that delta H is negative, that is called exothermic. Exothermic. Here which one? These are energy, the ionization process or energy required process. Ionization process. Process or endothermic process. Ionization process or endothermic process. Okay, now. So these are can energy. There is the removing of energy can require certain amount of energy. The energy required concept, that is nothing but endothermic. The word endothermic. Delta H positive or delta H negative, both are present in some chemical reactions. Okay, generally chemical reactions are both are two types, endothermic and exothermic. For endothermic, delta H is positive. For exothermic, delta H is negative. But in ionization process, energy is required to remove the electron. So energy required reactions, those are called ionization process are called endothermic process. Okay, now, right? Right, after discussion of ionization energy 1 and ionization energy 2, then you discuss about in these two types of energies, IE1 and IE2, which is higher value and which is lower value. In which time you can apply the more amount of energy on an atom to remove the electron from its gas outermost shell in gaseous position. So that will be discussed here. First you take this a neutral atom, that is M. On the neutral atom, to remove the electron, you can apply the certain amount of energy, that is IE1. First time, for remove the first electron, you can apply the energy first time, that is the IE1. After applying the certain amount of energy, the neutral atom can lose the one electron. They will be turned as M plus. That is what unipositive. That is what unipositive ion, by losing of which one electron. The next one, you can apply the second time to remove the second electron from the same atom, but nothing but unipositive ion. Second time applying energy is called second ionization energy. By losing electron, one electron, they will be termed as M plus 2. M plus 2. This is known as dipositive ion. Dipositive ion. Then you apply the third time, third ionization energy. Then they will be termed as, by losing one more electron, M plus 3. Like this, for an atom, you can remove the one electron, you can apply energy is called first ionization energy, nothing but IE1, second electron IE2, third electron IE3, fourth electron IE4. Then here, the total number of ionization energies are equal to its number of electrons are removed from the valence shell. Okay, but in these different types of ionization energies of an atom, in this which is higher value and which is lower value. So that will be discussed here. For an atom, the nucleus has positive charge. Nucleus has positive charge. Electrons are revolved around the nucleus in fixed circular path. These are as an amount of attraction forces. But in neutral atom, number of electrons, that is equal to protons. Electrons is equal to protons. But in unipositive, by in this position, by applying a certain amount of energy IE1, then they will be termed as which one? Unipositive ion. They will be termed as which one? Unipositive ion. This is nothing but unipositive. Unipositive ion. In unipositive, what is the difference between neutral and unipositive? Means in neutral, number of electrons are equal to number of protons, but in unipositive, one electron is removed. By losing of one electron, they will be termed as unipositive ion. In this position, number of electrons are less than number of protons. Number of electrons are less than number of protons. Then nothing but the proton number is high and electron number is low. Proton number high means nothing but nuclear charge is high. Nuclear charge is increases. The positive charge high and negative charge low. This is a low value. This is a high value. By the increasing of nuclear charge, the attraction force is increases on which one? Outermost electron. In this case, to remove the electron from the second case, in second position from unipositive ion, you can apply the certain amount of more energy when compared than first case. In first one, big size, less attractions, you can remove the electron somewhat easy. By losing one electron, the size will be contrasted. By losing one, in neutral atom, this is the size. By losing one electron, the size will be contrasted. In this small size, distance is very less. The nucleus to outermost shell distance will somewhat decreases. then attraction side increases. Then second time you can remove the electron from the unique positive ion. It is a difficulty process. In those case, even though a difficulty process, you can decide to remove the electron. Just you apply the more amount of energy when compared to the first case. First case you can apply the less energy, a big size less energy. In second case, small size more energy. That is a simple thing. In this IE1 and IE2, which is higher, which is lower value means second time you can apply the more amount of energy. Second time apply the more amount of energy. You can, but for example, if an atom has the more than 3 or 4 types of ionized energy like IE2 and IE3 and IE4, then here by losing one by one electrons, then size will be step by step size will be decreases. Remove the electron, size decreases. Second time one more certain amount of decreases. By the removing of electron by one by one size will be also somewhat decreases step by step. Size decreases, attractions are increases. Like the number of times increases. How many number of electrons? That much of number of times attraction forces are increases. Then you can apply the more and more amount of energy to remove the electron from that dipositive, tripositive and tetrapositive ions. Okay, so this is the order. Ionization energies of an atom, different order. E1 is the least value, then IE2, IE3, IE4, like this dash. Okay, this is the ionization, different ionization energies. Then these the ionization energy of an atom can affected by different factors. Ionization energy of an atom will be affected by different types of factors. Majorly the 5 factors are there. The affecting factors of ionization energy are majorly 5 factors. They are right. Ionization energy affecting factors are mostly 5 factors are there. They are first one, atomic size. Then second one, nuclear charge. And third one, screening effect. And fourth one, penetrating power. Of orbitals. And fifth one, electronic configuration. Fifth one, electronic configuration. So these are the mostly affecting factors on ionization energy. In this, first one is which one? Atomic size. First factor, atomic size. So these are the mostly affecting factors of ionization energy. Atomic size. For that, take the simple example for the clarification on this one. You can take size. First group element is like sodium. Second period, first group element is a sodium. From in periods, from left to right, in periods, any period from left to right, size will be decreases. Size will be decreases. You can take the least group, seventh group element. Seventh group element is the first group element, and is the seventh group elements. From here to here, from in periods from left to right, size will be contrasted. Size will be decreases. Like the chlorine is the chlorine atom. This is the size of the chlorine. When you observe here, what is the distance? Here the sodium atom, the outermost shell to nucleus distance is this one. In chlorine, so this is the distance of outermost to nucleus. In both cases, you observe carefully. In which case is a bigger size? Sodium or chlorine means sodium has a bigger size. Due to the large size, the distance between the nucleus to outermost shell is somewhat very far. Then attractions are less attractions. Here more size, less attractions. But in this position, less size, more attractions. Then you tell me, yes, you decide in which case to remove the electron is free. In which case is a difficult process, in which case is a free process. Here, nucleus can strongly attract the outermost electron. Nucleus can strongly attract the outermost electron. In this case only, the nucleus can strongly attract the outermost electron. But here distance is high, the distance is low. Less distance, both charges are very closer to near in this case. Here both charges are somewhat far position. Here less attractions, here more attractions. But in this position, removing electron is somewhat free. Removing electron is somewhat free, but here removing electron is difficult. Removing electron is a difficulty process. Even though the process is difficult, you can decide to remove the electron. Then you can apply the more amount of energy. Here we use the more energy, more ionization energy. Here less ionization energy. Here more ionization energy, here less ionization energy. In both cases, just you observe what is the relation. Here more size, less IP. More size, less IP or less ionization energy. Here less size, more ionization energy. Less size, more ionization. What is the interrelation? Directly proportional or inversely proportional? Here more, less, quite opposite. Less, more, quite opposite. Both are has inversely proportional relationship. Ionization energy and atomic size, both are as a inversely proportional. One is increases, other one is a decreases. Atomic size relation is by the increasing of atomic size, nuclear attraction on outermost shell is decreases. Then less amount of energy is required. Here atomic size is increases. Ionization energy decreases. energy decreases. Nothing but atomic size and ionization energy both are inversely proportional. Both are inversely proportional. This is the relation between the atomic size and ionization energy. Then second factor, nuclear charge. Second factor is the nuclear charge. Right, just a minute. Before a discussion of nuclear charge, some example we will discuss on the atomic size factor. Here, sodium and magnesium. Sodium and magnesium. In the both cases, which can has the more ionization energy means magnesium has more ionization energy because it has a small size, it is a big size. The next one, Cl and Cl minus. Cl and Cl minus. In previous class, we are discussed about the ionic size variation. In this neutral atom, this is a ionic piece. In both cases, which has a more size. In previous in ionic size concept, by the increasing of negative charge an atom, the atomic size will be increases. By the increasing of negative charge, atomic size will be increases. Atomic size or ionic size. By the increasing of positive charge, electrons are removed, size will be contrasted. By the increasing of positive charge, size will be decreases. In this both case, Cl and Cl minus, which is bigger size means Cl minus is a bigger size and Cl is a lower size. But in this case, ionization energy here also ionization energy, and here ionization energy Cl has more value than Cl minus. Cl neutral chlorine atom has a more ionization energy than chlorine ion because it has a small size, big size. Small size, big size. Next one, Al and Al plus 3. Al and Al plus 3. In this case, which is more size, which is less size means aluminium has more size. Al plus 3 has less size. By the increasing of positive charge, which one? Atomic size will be decreases. Here the small size, here more size. Due to the small size, more ionization energy. Because it has small size. The big size. Next one, we will take different types of atoms. I plus, I minus, I plus and I minus. In these three, what is the ionization energy order? It is a small size. Atomic size order. First of all, we can write the atomic size order. Atomic size. You take this is the first one, second one, third one. Atomic size order is, which is a small size means first one is a smaller size, then second one, then third one. Then ionization energy order, 1 is greater than, 2 is greater than 3. This is the ionization and atomic size both affecting factor. Okay, how the atomic size can affect the which one ionization energy is the concept. Okay, now then you will discuss about the next one, nuclear charge. Okay, now